Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are fine and enjoying your time. I'm your teacher Hina Amreen, and today we are starting a new topic, that is types of sentences. This topic is taken from unit number 11, The Old Man and Rats. Let's see the definition first. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that makes sense. A sentence expresses a complete thought. A sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with an appropriate terminal punctuation mark. A sentence has at least one subject and one verb. In this lesson, we are going to learn three types of sentences. Number 1, declarative. Number 2, negative. And the last one is interrogative sentences. What is a declarative sentence? A declarative sentence makes a statement. It is punctuated by a period or full stop. For examples, the concert begins in 2 hours. Green is my favorite color. I love my country. Honesty is the best policy. Let's get some more information about declarative sentences. These are most important types of sentences. These sentences will tell you facts, opinions, and other statements. This type of sentence will end with a period or full stop. Let's see what are the facts. Facts are statements that can be proven. For example, the sun sets in the west. It's a fact and it can be proven. God is one. Your heart pumps blood to your body. The leaves of new plants are usually green. A snake is a reptile. These all are facts. The next type of declarative sentence is opinion, and it's a statement of feeling that cannot be proven right or wrong. Like it is based on our own choice and it depends on our thought. For example, my favorite type of music is jazz and it's an opinion. Ants are useless. Boys are intelligent than girls. The cake tastes delicious. The movie was boring. London is the best city. And these all sentences show that they all belong to some sort of opinions. The next type of sentence that we are going to learn today is negative sentences. Negative statements are the opposite of positive statements and are necessary to express an opposing idea. Let's see how can we use some basic verbs in a negative statement. You can see here the use of be, have, or modal verbs. In the positive sense we use are eating, and in the negative sense we use are not eating. The positive sense is have chosen, and the negative sense we say have not chosen. The positive sense we use must study, and in the negative sense we say must not study. Let's see some more examples. The television is not working properly. In this sentence you can see not is indicating that this is a negative sentence. I have not seen this film before. You cannot turn right here. Let's learn how do we change negative sentences in present simple and past simple tenses. In present simple, if the verb is play, so we add here do not play. And play can be used with the plural subject like I play, they play, or we play. And in the negative sense we say I do not play, they do not play, or we do not play. With the singular subject we use works with s or es, and in the negative sense we change the helping verb as we use she does not work, he does not work. In the past simple tense, we use second form of the verb in the positive sense, but in the negative sense, we use first form of the verb, but we use here helping verb did not, which is making it negative. Here are some more examples. I do not work on Fridays. This picture does not look nice. We did not like the food. These all are examples of simple present or simple past negative statements. Now let's see how can we use no and not in a sentence. We can use no before a noun or adjective plus noun. The verb remains positive. For example, no food is allowed in the class. Or you can say food is not allowed in the class. Here is a list of words that can be used in the negative forms or in a negative statement. For example, never, nobody, no one, nowhere, no, none, not. Along with this, there are some other words which indicate a negative statement. For example, hardly, scarcely, barely, and rarely. Let's look at these examples. A helping verb used with the negative word not. For example, the sentence is, my guests are arriving now. And in the negative sense, you can say, my guests are not arriving now. The negative word no. In the sentence, Jenny has money. In the negative sentence, we can say, Jenny has no money. We can also use the negative verb rarely in a negative sentence or negative statement. For example, if I say in a sentence, I always go to the gym after work. And in negative sentence, you can use adverb rarely as, I rarely go to the gym after work. The negative subject, nobody. Everybody gets the day off. And in the negative sense, we can say, nobody gets the day off. Now let's learn about interrogative sentence. An interrogative sentence asks a question. It ends in a question mark. An indirect question ends with a period. These are 4 different types of interrogative sentences: WH questions, yes or no questions, alternative questions, and tag questions. The most frequently type of questions are yes or no interrogatives or WH questions. Here is the definition where we use yes and no interrogatives. They are questions that can be answered with a yes or a no response. These are the questions which are asked every day. For example, did you eat your breakfast this morning? So answer will be yes or no. Then we have WH question words. We use question words to ask certain types of questions. The most common questions in English are often referred to as WH questions. We often refer to them as WH words because they include the letters WH. You can see the words here. Who, it starts with WH. What, when, where, why, and how. These all are WH words. I am sure students you have understood well the 3 types of sentences: interrogative, negative, and declarative sentences. Now here is an exercise for you. Identify these as declarative, negative, or interrogative sentences. For example, number 1 is, how will you come to school? Now in this sentence you can observe that the starting point is WH and the end is question mark. So it is an interrogative statement. Number 2, did you write your name? Again here we have started the sentence with a helping verb did, and at the end there is a question mark, so it is also a question. I did not attend the party. Here with helping verb we have used not, so it's a negative statement. I told him the whole story. It's just a statement. It does not indicating negative or interrogative question. So that means it's a declarative sentence because it is declaring an information. She is a successful writer. This also is also showing that it is a declarative sentence. I want to become a writer. Again, same, we have declarative sentence. She does not eat meat or fish. In this sentence there is a negation, so this sentence is negative declaration. Honesty is the best policy. It's a fact, and we have learned that facts come in declaration. So it's a declarative sentence. I'm sure you have understood well about these types of sentences. Try to write more sentences in these types and practice more at home. Take care all of you. Have a nice time. Allah Hafiz.